what do you think? How do you think, Liam, that conversation with Pogba took place with Deschamps? You know, because I think I've read some quotes from Mourinho. He's working for Russian TV, and he's saying, "Oh, Pogba's playing with great maturity." But they seem to not get on. How did Deschamps get the better out?
I'm sure, like all the great coaches, he told Pogba what his team responsibilities are first and foremost before anything. And Pogba's bought into it. He's bought into playing alongside Kante, who wasn't at his best today. He bought into playing alongside Matuidi. They were a strong force in that middle of the park. But the thing I want to say, they must be the best producers of footballers now in the last 25 years, the French. Incredible that they've produced another team after '98. You think you got Kante, you got Pogba, you got forwards like Griezmann and Mbappe, and central defenders like Varane and Umtiti, good full-backs as well. You know, you've got to hand it to the planning that's gone into Clairefontaine.
Yeah.
And what they produce compared to the big nations like Germany and like England, they've got it right there, and that's why they're the world champions.
Well, and for the second time, and I mean, you touched on this, like the list of players that were left at home. There was, I think, 14 of the squad from Euro 2016 when they had that heartbreaking experience losing to Portugal. 14 of that squad not here for a variety of reasons. And if you'll allow me, players like Zuma, Sissoko, Sacco, Digne, Benzema, Martial, Rabiot, Payet, Lacazette, Kingsley Coman, Ben Yedder, Debuchy. They weren't even in the squad. And, you know, like...
Wouldn't make a bad team.
I tell you, that'd be a good team.
Yeah,
12 players, and we stick Mandanda in goal.
Yeah, but
8 years ago, in 2010, in the South African World Cup, the French team went on strike, and it was a day of shame for French football. And Patrice Evra was one of the people who was on that strike. And I think that made its mark. They humiliated football and in the eyes of their own nation. And it took a long time for that to pass. And Deschamps, was able to
put the house in order, didn't he?
Yeah, and he
put the French house in order, definitely.
And he would have been a choice for the French Federation because of what he is as a man, what he stands for as a man. And these are things that sport vindicates. They're good values. You know, it is a team game, whatever you're doing. So, and those guys, look at Deschamps. He would respect Croatia, a small nation. We can, you know, identify with them and how they feel now. You know, God does seem to favour the big battalions sometimes.
Well,